Hey, today we're working on the 2008 Ford Ranger, and what's got going on here is it's in park, but the shifter indicator is all the way to the left. And so I did a little research, and probably what the problem is with this is it is either broken a little plastic piece or a cable is snapped. Anyways, if you get down here, let's show this here. Now there's a screw there, and a screw right there, and I think those are the only two. And then we can take this panel off, and there'll be a metal plate on there that we'll have to take off also. So I'm just gonna, it's a 7mm, I'm just gonna use this rubber here and take that off. I need two hands. And so I'll tell you if anything weird, but it should be straightforward. Hold on. Okay, so I took the two screws out of the edges that I told you about, and I just put them there on the floor. And you can see it, the panel wants to come out here, and it wants to come out here, but right here it doesn't want to come out at all. So it tells me that there's something going on. And if you were to look under here, I don't know if I can get a camera angle. Let's see if I can do this. There. You can't quite see, but there's two screws up in here. And so I gotta take those two screws out, and then hopefully it'll probably release the hood release and let it flop down, and that should get this out. Let's see what happens there. Okay, so here's the hood release, and the screws are in those little holes right there, and they go straight up. I couldn't even see what I was doing. I just took my drill and pointed it straight up. Got on the screws, took it out. Luckily, all the screws appear to be the same, so I don't think it matters. You don't have to put them back the exact same. So after I dropped this out, then I'm like, oh, how's this come off? And I was kind of yanking on it. Anytime you're working on plastic and stuff, don't force anything. So I'm looking at it. It's not wanting to come out. So I decided to lift straight towards me, so I'm pushing this way. Whoops, and it comes off. And if you look, it's a good thing I did that, because these got like downward hooks. And is that a clip? Yeah, these are clips. I don't know which way they're supposed to go. It's got clips in here, and so it went down. So now anyway, so that's how you get the plastic off. I basically pulled up kind of like that, diagonally up, and it popped right off. So next I got to take this bar off, this plate here, and it looks like, I'll double check, but I see a bolt there, and there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only seeing 5, maybe 6. Did I count that one? Anyways, I'll take all those bolts off, and this should just drop off. I'll tell you if it doesn't do that. And they look different. We'll see what size they are and such. So it's kind of weird. I don't know if these are supposed to be metric or not, because I'm used to working on Hondas, and you have an 8 and a 12mm, you can basically take the whole car apart. So this was a 7mm for some reason, and these were 8mm. And where'd that clip go? When I took off the panel right there, this just fell off, and I'm looking there, and I think it fell off right here. And these bigger ones, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So it should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm almost certain that's where that goes on. So if one of these falls out, that's what's going on. So I got it off. Let's see if I can see what the problem is right away. Oh, the clip's on there. So usually my understanding is this clip will break, which will cause this to function. The other part is I gotta get in there and look. This cable hooks to a hook way up in there. I gotta find it, and those will snap sometimes, so we'll see if that's what's going on. I really thought this was gonna be broken, but it's not. So I'll try to get this on camera. I see what the problem is already. See this little hook right here? Or this little, it's like a fishing line looking thing. Anyways, the end of it is broken, and it's supposed to loop around a hook that's up in there. I don't know if I can see it, maybe I'll take a... I can't see the camera, what you're seeing very good, but there's a hook up there that when you shift it, that cable's supposed to hook onto, and it's... So I'm gonna take, where am I at in the camera? I'm gonna take the bolt off right there and just drop this whole assembly on so I can work on that, see what I'm up against. So the screw holding this on was really weird. It was like a 7/32. So maybe this is all American style and I'm just grabbing metric sockets, but they may be mixing them around. And so here you can see the cable's broken right there. So that's the problem. And if I pull on it, let me back this out. If I pull on this cable, it moves the indicator up around out there. And then the way you adjust this is you turn this knob and that moves the cable tension, and so you can make the needle move left or right. I'll show you that at the end. So I have to decide how I want to do this. They put a crimp right there, and a lot of people just crimp on over this like a regular terminal for electrical use. So I'll have to decide how I'm gonna fix that. Okay, my plan is to put this crimp on the end of the cable, and I just took held this end with regular pliers, the loop end, and grabbed the tip of the plastic with some needle nose pliers and pulled on it. Oops, popped off there. And so I'm just gonna crimp it like this where that loop goes. So kind of go something like that. And I have some nice crimpers. I did a lot of electrical work, so this will do a good crimp on it. Okay, I got it crimped on. It's crimped in the back pretty tight. All I gotta do now is see if I can loop it on. It's like almost exactly the same length and everything. I just put the part that you crimp just right on top of the metal crimp that was already there. So now I gotta fish around. I'm not gonna show you me doing that. There's a hook up there. You'll just have to look, and this hooks onto there, and then this screws back in, and we'll see how it goes there. I can show you one cool thing is, I think I can show it to you. I don't know if I can see what you're seeing. I'm pulling the cable down below, and yeah, you can see that. See how it moves that cable? That's how that whole thing works. All I was doing is tugging on this. Okay, I think I can get you a shot of this here. Where's it at? I can't see what you're seeing. Oh, there it is. And yeah, see the hook right there is not focusing, but it's right there. That's the hook you got to put it on. And there's that white piece, and that white piece will, I think it was right here, swing over to here somewhere. I might be wrong, but anyways, let me hook that white piece back in, put the bolt in, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so I got it in. It's kind of nice because it's square and it just slides on and holds itself in place, and I just put the bolt in hand tight with a small 1/4" ratchet set. And now if you come up top here, let's see if I'm zoomed out of the way. It's already moved over to near the park thing. It's going to be probably off. Oh, I gotta have the key in there. But so now's the time to adjust it. Like I can already kind of tell it's going to be off because I want it right on the P. And then when I go to the 1, I want it on the 1, and I can already tell it would do that. Hold on for a second. Okay, I had the key in my pocket. I think I had to push the brake pedal to make it shift. But anyways, as you can see, it's off a little bit too far to the right. So I'm just gonna reach down here and turn this little wheel. I'm not sure which. Whoop. I turn it the right way. Turn it quite a bit. Move it just a little bit. There. I turn that, and it should be on the 1 right now. Let's see if it'll let me shift it with one hand. Look at there. So there's park. That's acceptable. Now if I, it's kind of hard to do when I'm not sitting down. It's almost like when I put it in park, it won't come out unless I step on the brake. But so you just want to check it and adjust the cable accordingly. Then when you get done, just put all this stuff back in the way you took it out, and then you're done. Okay, got her done. You gotta have your key in your ignition. Turn it, not to start, but you know, while your lights come on. And you gotta step on the brake pedal to get it out of park. And there it's now, it's all working. It actually didn't cost me anything to do except for my time, because I had all the parts and tools already. Anyways, hope this video helps somebody out. And if it does help you out, maybe give me a thumbs up, and I hope you have a great day.